Hello Aries, this is your January 1st to January 15th, 2016 read. For the main read, I'm using the Morgan Greer Tarot again, still haven't found the box. And for the support cards, I'm using the Magical Spell cards, yes, by Lucy Cavendish, another deck I very much love. And let's get right to it. Okay. First thing I'm coming up with is maybe needing a little bit more rest. I don't feel like we're done with this spot here. Where do we want? Where does this card go? Is this another overall? Where are we going with this? This is the beginning part. Okay. Your overall energy, while it is the Four of Swords, which can denote rest or holding back and things like that, I'm really feeling like I feel like this is taking time to get away from the world and kind of secluding yourself with your loved one, which I have to be honest with you. I've got 4 cup cards here, and it's the Knight of Cups, the Queen of Cups, the Two of Cups, and the Ace of Cups, which all can definitely talk about love. Two of Cups is typically love. The only major love card I don't have out here is the Lovers. But see, I'm getting the 4 of rods here, staves, on the bottom of the deck. So I'm getting like, I really feel like this is taking time away from the world, and it's just for you and your significant other. Now, I feel like if you're married, or if you're in a relationship, or if you're single, it's going to go one of 2 ways. If you're single, someone's coming into your life. If you're perpetually single, which I can relate to, and it just never seems to hit the mark with a relationship, it's spending time with somebody that you very much care about. It could be like a best friend, a family member you hang out with on occasion. It's just taking time away from the world for you to recharge your batteries. For the majority of you, though, I really feel like it's a romance situation. If you're already in a relationship, it's kind of like a resurgence or it's a resurgence or a next level, a next step situation. If you've been married for a long time, it's kind of like a resurgence of passion. If you're it's different. It's like, even if you're in a great relationship and every day it's passionate, which, how that happens, good for you, but I don't know how you can be passionate every day of your life. But if that's how it is, jealous I will say I am. It's like a weekend away. This is definitely a time frame for you and that significant other. It's very much about that. It's time away from the world, just you and that other person. If you are single and you're not in a relationship already, I feel like there's somebody you have your eye on at this point, at least by January 1st type time frame. Somebody may just pop into your sight, or in this time frame. If you already have your eye on somebody catches your attention quick, and you kind of move forward relatively quickly on that. I feel like that's met with the equal amount of attraction. I feel like this is where things go to that next level to start. Like, this could be the start of a relationship. In fact, the more I'm looking at this, I feel you giving the offer of love being accepted, very willing, very, I don't want to use the word willingly because that seems to denote something else. Very, energetically? Okay. Like, the other person feels the same way. Like, I feel like there's a match. You may be... I feel like the other person is a little bit more cultured? What's the word I want to use? I don't know if cultured's the right word. A little bit more rehearsed in life? I don't know. I feel like it could... I'm getting like the other person knows more, or maybe a little older, or there's something about that person that you're attracted to. Like, I feel like there's an admiration factor. Like, you admire them not just for their beauty, because they're clearly beautiful to you, but there's a quality they have that's really like standing out to you, that you admire, in a sense like you want to be more like that yourself. You're trying. It's one of the reasons you're so magnetically attracted to that person, is because it's like a characteristic you want to emulate, or you try to emulate. They have, and it seems very effortless, and it just pulls you right in. I'm seeing around you, like, there's definitely things you're working on. Like, it's interesting because I feel like you're definitely keeping up with the world, keeping up with the Joneses, or whatever you want to say that saying is. Like, you're keeping things going. You're not completely negating what's going on around you, but I also feel like socially, from like friendships and like family time, you're kind of pulling back. I feel like it's about you and this other person. Even if you're single and there's nobody in your life, there's someone like a best friend or a family member you like hanging out with, and you two get along really well. And it's just the two of you just hanging out, watching movies, or doing whatever you're doing. I do feel like it's away from the world, though. I don't feel like there's other people involved. I feel like this is very much a recharging of the batteries. It feels more of like staying home in a way that you're comfortable with type feel. I think what we're also trying to denote here, in fact, I might just, this is the one for that one. Okay, so that's there. This one we might not use, or that goes over here. Where does this go? Well, there you go, that makes sense. Okay, so I pulled out 3 oracle cards. I've had a bit of coffee. Hopefully I'm not just yammering on ridiculously. Above the Ace of Cups, which is above the Knight of Cups, which is right above the Death, which is the Death is a ending of a certain cycle, starting of a new one. That's a good card in this situation especially. I got the Aphrodite love spell, which, I mean, I feel like you are just, not only are you very attractive to the other person is very attracted to you the same way. Like, you're attracted to them, they're attracted to you. There's definitely like a click match here, like it snaps right into focus. I just think it's funny that these love cards are popping up all over the place. I really feel like for the majority of you, this is like meeting somebody new, or a resurgence of your relationship. If you're already with someone, it's the sense of like whatever it was that initially sparked you, or something along that lines, it just kind of like rekindles things and just gets that passion going, and you just want that time alone with them, and they are in agreement. It's quite clear when it happens. There's no question. And in fact, if you're watching this, this is either on the money for you, or this is completely off. I don't think there's like a two-way thing about it, especially when I'm yammering on. Gotta slow down with the coffee. The reason I'm talking about that, because I'm seeing what's going on here in the future, because I feel like this is not a temporary situation, in the sense of like whatever this togetherness is cultivating, it's going on through, it's going to drag on, it's going to continue on through the end of January is kind of what I'm feeling. But I also feel like the need or want to be with this person is really strong, and it's kind of hard to be with that person as much as you want to and not neglect other things, and it's kind of causing some internal battles. And I feel like this is talking about, for you, internal battles about what you want to do versus what you need to do, responsibilities that you're good with. It's kind of like trying to get some extra time off of work, or trying to like hand off some extra projects to other people. It might be seeing if somebody else can pick up the laundry or something like that, like trying to find ways to spend more time with that person you love, yet still holding true and getting all your responsibilities taken care of, trying to see if you can get other people to do them for you, and where you can. I mean, not in a, like, pushing it off completely, but just like who can help me out, like, you know, like, just being addictively in love. It kind of is the sense. I feel like this could cause a few little burdens like this, and when I see the Isis inspiration, I really feel like you're very dedicated and passionate and trying to stay with what you need to do. Excuse me. I just pet you, sweetie. I know. My dog is trying to push me off my chair to make me pet her. It's very pushy of her. I lost my train of thought for a second there. I'm looking at this and I'm seeing like things are happening, and I feel like you kind of want to move away from the world farther. You'd like to get more into the relationship, and if you had your way, you'd take 3 days, 4 days, maybe a week off just to hang out with this person, and maybe you had in the beginning part here, but business or responsibilities aren't allowing that right now, and it's kind of an internal struggle, and I feel like you're really like also balancing what they have to do. I feel like the other person, again, I'm getting there's more of an admiration quality there, like something about that person you admire. I feel like they're holding it together, and they're taking care of their responsibilities as well. They're also maybe reminding you of your responsibilities you need to take care of, and it's not like a bad thing, but I feel like the wanting to be together is matched, yet it's being worked out. The word is escaping me. I don't know why. Like, it's being worked out. Maybe that's just where I need to stop with that. Because I'm getting, like, as you go to the 15th and beyond, we've got the Two of Cups, which is, like, more togetherness. I feel like the other person is really helping you stay and keeping things together. They may be trying to help you also, but it's funny because I feel like you're like reaching out for other people to help you so you can spend more time with this person. Yet when this person realizes you're looking for people to help out, they're offering and helping you out, not realizing the whole reason you want some more time to relax is so you can relax with them. And they're actually doing things that are taking them away from you to help you, when what you really want is them home with you, them hanging out with you. That's the whole point. That's the whole purpose. Yes. Okay. Good. Because it's funny. Because I feel like you're being very smart and wise and taking care of everything that needs to be taken care of. And I feel like the other person realizes that you need some time alone, and they feel like you need some downtime too, not realizing that what's motivating you is you want to hang out with them. And so they help you, and they're off doing stuff that needs to get done, and you're just like, thank you. And I feel like you're letting them help just to not be weird. Like, you don't want it to seem too odd. I almost feel like you don't want them to realize how much time you actually want to spend with them. You're just trying to have extra time to spend with them. And you just kind of let them help. It's kind of what's coming through. It's kind of coming through in a sense of like, it's kind of like a lot of busyness, although I've had a lot of coffee, I'll be honest with you. A lot of busyness, which could just be me. But the overall is good here. I think I'm going to recap this because I think I had a lot. My dog is right here. She was pushing on me. Which just could be part of why I feel the need to say other things and move the way I am, because she wants me to pet her right now. And the more I pet her, the more she will be on me. Let's see. So overall, I do feel like the time away, it's really about spending that time. Like, this whole time is about that relationship, this relationship. And it's, for the most of you, it's either a resurgence of a relationship already in effect, or it's the start of a new relationship that's really, really good. And we talked about keeping things around you. I feel like you're responsible. I don't feel like anything's falling away. I'm just seeing if there's like any advice or something we need to watch out for. I feel like when you get to this time frame and this person pops into your life, there's already responsibilities you've accepted. And that's kind of what's making it hard. Because I feel like by the time it happens, there's already things you've committed to and you can't really get out of them. So it's hard to say now to like be careful how much you commit to, because I feel like by the time this comes around, it's already in effect. Like, you've already committed to things. So I think that the whole thing is just to be aware of what's going to happen, I guess. And like, I'm trying to say, is there another part here? Oh, okay. Let's just put, okay. Things are going to work out around you. That's not that big a deal. I feel like, things around you are fine. Like, I'm trying to see, is there like something you need to watch out for? Is there anything specific we need to touch base on? But I feel like when you start delegating, I really feel there's a lot of responsible energy, and you're just making sure that things are taken care of. Previous things you've committed to, I feel like you're being very responsible and making sure they're done. I also feel like there's a checkup factor here. Like, if you ask somebody to do X, Y, and Z for you, the next day you'll just spot check and just make sure things are still going copacetically. And I feel like you're choosing well. I feel like you're making wise choices about who's helping you. I think we're good. I think we're good. It's a good reading. I just was expecting something else to like maybe pop in here and like give us some like information. There's a lot of love here though. A lot of love's going on. A lot of things going your way, but I feel like in the sense of like having the time to do what you want to spend with this person, it's just not as much time as you would like, and that's the only hiccup. But it's like, I feel like you're busy anyway, and it's just, if this person wasn't in your life, it wouldn't be an issue, but the fact is this person or this resurgence of a relationship is just kind of like inspiring you to spend time with them, and that's just the whole difference. Okay. All right. Well, thank you for watching. I'll get this reading up as soon as I can, and you have a great day.